series, they adjusted so well that they got the job done in fine style.
Okay, look at this. The punt team nowhere to be found. They're on the sidelines. Offense going to go for this on the opening drive. Under pressure, and he's going to go down. Tannehill sacked. D Ford. And the Niners take over in terrific field position.
Here we go, here we go, here we go. Wait, 80!
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And able to work his way down to the 16. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd
at the 16-yard line.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it 1st and goal.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? 2nd and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. A 9-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Gold with the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be taken in at the 1. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Set and ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on
Derrick Henry all alone. 30, past the 20. And his first carry, he loses the football. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
It'll be a loss of 1, and it'll be 2nd and goal. They'll run for it with Dion Lewis. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. A 3-yard touchdown run as his guys are on the board here in this first quarter. Extra point put through by Succop, and we are tied at 7.
Greg Joseph set to kick off.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go, here we
The
go, here we go.
49er offense set to get this drive underway. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
A gain of 10 and a 49er first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they
Post, because officials always tell you, I don't want to throw the flag, but you caused the play. You did it. I had to.
So they will accept the penalty and move forward. Tannehill and the Titans come up now 1st and 10 at their own 26. And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Set, ready, 8, read. Hey, check. Go.
They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And the tackle there by Quan Alexander.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
On 2nd and 9, Tannehill. He's got Lewis. And he's going to lose yards. They take him down at the 26. That backs him up 1 yard and brings up 3rd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm. Wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That's a first down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter, 14-7.
That's it, baby. Come on, set. 10-2.
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half. Line of scrimmage again to 37 as they line up 2nd and 10. Uncorked one for Davis. Double team and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 20, and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
They begin the drive with Coleman. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
From the 24, Garoppolo going underneath. It's Coleman. And he'll get it up to the 33-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Garoppolo looks to throw. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down. He'll get 17 on that one, and the Niners have a first down. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's a perfect 5 for 5 here to begin the game. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. A good pickup there at 22. Here's Garoppolo on 1st and 10. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. Now San Francisco going to call their 2nd timeout as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. Garoppolo in the offense with a 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now throwing the ball.
Run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 44-yard line. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll run Coleman on 1st down. And he takes it down to the 40 with a pickup of 4. These two teams all tied after 1.
Here we go.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Garoppolo going to hand this one to Coleman. And he gets this to the 35. Good for a gain of 5.
Here we go.
They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he picks up the 1st before he's taken down at the 29.
Each team has its own terminology. Some people call it jumbo, some call it monster, some call it king. But it doesn't really matter. They brought in the big lumber to pick up that first down.
Yeah, you think about goal line defense with the goal line offense that time. Garoppolo finding his tight end Kittle, and he'll be brought down at the 21, just shy of the 20 in the red zone. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. That one goes for 6.
It'll be a fly on the wall for this one, though.
It's the 49ers out in front, and they will get the football first as well. As we are back and started in the second half.
Let's go, let's go! Here we go, here we go,
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They built a good first-half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just
through an opening, and there he goes. 20, 10, touchdown, 49ers. Tevin Coleman, 75 yards. And the Niners are able to stretch their lead. Gold able to tack on the extra point, and the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And their halftime hole now even deeper. They need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
One play has them up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Derrick Henry. DeForest Buckner in on the tackle.
70 Indian.
Starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. Tannehill now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. On the draw, this is Lewis. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Give them 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
So after a run like that, I will guarantee that the head coach is saying to himself, maybe even over his headsets to the rest of the staff, what was that all game long? We needed that. That's the type of run we planned for going into the game. Didn't get much of that, but let's move it forward. Let's build on it, get ready for the next week, and let's go play.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, it's Henry. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 3rd down. Flushed out right. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Pretty solid coverage there by the All-Pro Richard Sherman, able to get a hand in. Another incompletion. You know, it's a wonder he's still moving around back there the number of times he's been sacked.
Yeah, he's staying out there, isn't he? And you don't think about it much in a game like this, but he's showing incredible leadership. Still competing.
And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked off by the former first-rounder Jimmy Ward. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Now that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart.
The chains.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. Is it 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Forced out to his left. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Now this one from about 2 counties over after the sack. They come up on a 2nd and very long. Now it's Tannehill. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. It's the former Seahawk, Richard Sherman. And the return stops just a little bit shy of midfield at the 48-yard line. Looked like some hands both ways. They got it on the offense.
Sometimes there's a fine line between being the receiver and the DB, and he knocked that one away. Might have caused an incompletion that could have been an interception.
On second and a long way to go. Tannehill, he'll get this one into the hands of Lewis. Without the previous penalty, that would have been a first down. Instead, it's just a gain of 10. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. A shotgun snap for Tannehill. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's fourth down.
Well, we're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. Still just the third quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on fourth. Tannehill now to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it they stay on the ground. Again, it's Coleman. And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. A gain of just a yard, but it's a first down. So first and 10 now from the 30. Coleman now. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Defensively, they know the situation. They stacked the line. Heck, that was a goal line set right there.
And it's the right play for them, exactly what they have to do. They want to take away every gap, every crack, and make sure no one can get through it. But here's the deal, though. You've worked on offense all year long about these types of defensive fronts. If they can penetrate it at all, your runner has a chance to go a long way behind.
It could be a house call. They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. On third down, here's Coleman. And he's stopped up short of the first as they tackle him down at about the 36. It's a gain of 5, but it'll lead to a fourth down. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got a fourth down here in a game that looks to have been decided already. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Got his target, Samuel. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic shift forward. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Here's Coleman. They're going to snuff this play out behind the line. We have not seen that much today. That's going to wind up a loss of a full 3 yards on. This is Coleman. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
And he continues to pile up the yardage. That puts him over $150 now. And this defense has really had its problems trying to keep him contained.
They will run again with Coleman. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. Garoppolo to throw on 3rd and 1. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. But they needed a break. They needed to make a play here in the third quarter. Defensively, they did that. Now they got to go quickly and get some points on the board.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
Uncorks one for Davis. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete. Corey Davis, the intended receiver. And it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32.
Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, dude. Shoot.
They'll run with Henry. And He'll get this up only to about the 33. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there. Throwing on third down, Tannehill being chased out left. And he locates Walker, complete. Give him 16 yards there, a Tennessee first down.
And the Titans first down. First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
A first down carry for Henry. And this will go out of the balloon.
Yeah, they were fighting so hard to stay in there, and they knew they had to stop them on that drive. But when they were unable to, I think you're exactly right. You could see them sag on their sideline, and I think this one might just be over.
So that one will be accepted.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10 at the 40. Out of the gun, Tannehill. Complete. This is Lewis. Nothing on that one. It'll be second down. Had the completed pass, but for no gain, stopped right at the line, so it's second and 10. Now Tannehill rolling to his left. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Nick Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. And now we'll get a timeout here. They're able to stop it with 1 second to go in this game.
6-6, pull it high.
One last throw here for Tannehill. And the pressure gets to him again. So the victory here for San Francisco, and you know, it wasn't a shutout. They did give up the points in the first quarter, but second, third, and fourth quarter, they held them scoreless.
Brandon, if you throw a shutout for quarters 2, 3, and 4, you're going to win a lot of games in this league. And this felt a lot like, almost like if you say baseball, and the pitcher goes through the lineup the first time, and the hitters get to see him, and then they come out after that, and the bats start blazing, right? I think they saw their best stuff in the first quarter and just shut everything down from that point on. What a great, convincing performance.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, and this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. With that, we sign off from Nashville.
Yeah, they finally got one, and that's a win for them, but all game long, he's seen the holes, and they've been huge for him. Kind of like a baseball hitter in the zone. The ball seems bigger, and he's just whacking it. These guys, they got it going today. They're in a pretty good spot right now with a convincing lead. I think this is where they put on the boxing gloves, start to try and pound them into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now. Now a third down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything that warranted a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket. Completes it to Samuel. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. Some collective exhales over there on the sideline. A big pickup through the air on fourth down to bring up first and goal. And the 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. They probably don't need to run a play here, but you wonder if they're going to be able to resist on first and goal. Now a give right side, Coleman. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 10-yard line. That sends them 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to second down. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Moved back to the 10. They'll try on second and goal here. Oh, Garoppolo's going to throw it. That's complete right around the 8. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, San Francisco. From 10 yards.